Tuesday. Today is strict press day. I don't know about you, but this has been my favorite day of the cycle so far. This is our last day of strict press before we test next week, and then when we move into our next piece of this cycle, we're going to be doing some bench press. So I know a lot of you will look forward to that. But for today, we're going to do a set of 5, a set of 3, and then a max effort set at a few different weights of our strict press, and in between those we're going to do some strict tempo pull-ups, and we'll talk about that tempo in a second. Our first set of strict press is going to be 5 reps at 75%, then we're going to go down to 3 reps at 85%, and then our last set is going to be at 95%, and you're trying to do as many as you can with good form. I've been telling all of my classes that if you start to arch your back, or if you come up into your toes, you're done. Okay? A lot of times also if you bring the bar down and you pause or you try and press and you fail, the likelihood of getting the next rep is slim. Okay? So just remember that you want to be consistent, tap and go if possible. Okay? But for our strict press, we're going to start with our hands thumb distance from the knurling on the bar. You want to walk until your throat touches the bar. Just pop your elbows up slightly, not quite as high as a front squat. Take a step back, squeeze your legs nice and tight, butt tight, core tight, move your chin back. Press that bar straight up overhead. Okay, the goal is to move the chin out of the way, just tap the shoulders and press right back up. All right? And then we'll re-rack the bar from there. So your first set of 5 should feel pretty easy, 75%. Your next set, a little harder, but you're only doing 3 reps. And then that last one, we want to give it all we got. You have 4 minutes per set, so plenty of rest time. In between your strict press, you're going to do some tempo strict pull-ups, okay? Now the tempo is going to be, let's see, the tempo says 30x3. So when you're reading a tempo, the first number is always the negative. So if we start at the top, we get that explosive pull up. We're going to do a 3-second negative. It says 0, so we're not going to hold the bottom. X means explosively pull back up, and then we're going to hold the top for 3 seconds again. The goal is 5 reps. These don't need to be unbroken. Do it if you can, but we want to maintain good form. So I want to see you guys hop up, thumbs around the bar, hang in your hollow body position. We'll get that explosive pull over the bar. We'll go 3, count your Mississippis, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 0, explode. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Okay? Again, you can use a band. You can do these with ring rows. We're looking for full range of motion. So whatever works for you. If that feels easy and you want to test out some tempo strict ring muscle ups, you're welcome to do that as well. Okay, so we've got 3 sets of that alternating between your strict press and your strict pull-ups. And then we're moving into conditioning. This one looks fun today. We've got an 8-minute EMOM to start. It's going to have some double unders and some shouldered overhead. And then immediately after that, we're going to go into 12-9-6-3, shouldered overhead, and lateral burpees over the bar. So let's move the bar over to our square. Okay. The odd minutes for our 8-minute EMOM are going to start out with 35 double unders. Okay, the double under, the rope passes under your feet twice. Took every jump. Hopefully get your hair out of the way. If you can do double unders, great, 35. If you want to go RX plus, you can do 50 each round. If you're practicing your double unders, maybe do like struggle unders, count the ones you make, count the ones you miss, for about 40 seconds, okay? I wouldn't work more than that. And then the next minute, we're moving into 7 shoulder to overhead. Now you have 3 options here, really 4, but we'll go over 3, okay? The strict press, I wouldn't really recommend that one, okay? The push press, if the weight's medium, you can dip and drive to get it overhead. And then this is the one I would go with, the push and jerk, okay? Save your arms a little bit, drop under that bar. By using your legs, you can tap and go. The goal is going to be to do all 7 reps without putting the bar down. So if that helps you decide what weight to use, you want to go unbroken here. You've got 4 sets of 7 before we get into the second part, which is going to be 12-9-6-3, shoulder to overhead like we just did. Again, you choose your method, and lateral burpees over your bar. Okay, so lay down all the way on the ground, jump up. You don't have to stand up all the way before you jump to the other side, but just do your best to keep moving on those, okay? This second part has a 6-minute time cap, so you gotta hustle to get it done.